What up, what up, what up? It's Flex Friday, baby. All right, on this Flex Friday, we're going to start off with every minute of the minute, working your way up to 12 minutes, which means there's 2 movements. Each movement, you would do a total of 6 times. Movement number 1, Tina, I want to talk about is the L-shaped dumbbell press. So she's going to sit down on the ground, facing me, locking out her legs with her quads, tight stomach. She's going to keep her elbows tucked in, and she's going to do a press. So tight stomach, blow the air out, making sure she pokes her head through the window. Whenever she gets to a total of 10, go ahead and relax, Tina. She get the rest for the remainder of the minute. Now, this workload, you're going to pretty much use majority of the workload, because with challenging, I don't want to say heavyweight, but challenging weight to do 10 unbroken reps, you're probably, with good tempo, it's going to take 30 to 45 seconds typically. If you're doing this real quick and you're done in the first 15 seconds, lift a little bit heavier. But whenever you get to your total of 10 reps, you rest for the remainder of the round. The second minute, because we're working our way up to 12 minutes, will be alternating bicep curls. So you can have a different set of dumbbells, but this needs to be a little lighter, okay? So facing me, Tina, shows pinch back, tight stomach. She's keeping those elbows near her rib cage, and she's alternating to a total of 20. On these, we're not doing little mini-me's, okay? Get all the way down, fully extend. Whenever you get to 20, go ahead and relax, Tina. You will rest for the remainder of time. So you're going to repeat between those 2 movements until you get to 12 minutes. So obviously we're hitting the shoulders, little core, hitting the biceps, because it's upper body on Fridays, right? Now time for the conditioning. On the conditioning, you have an AMRAP. Every as many rounds as possible, working our way up to 18 minutes. Now that's a long time to me on an AMRAP, but don't trip, because reps will increase. There are 3 movements I want to talk about. Movement number 1 is going to be your dumbbell push press. Movement number 2 is going to be your chin ups. Number 3 is going to be your heavy farmer carry. All right. So with your push press, go ahead, Tina, power clean it and get into your front rack position. So on your push press, I don't want you guys doing push jerks. The difference between the jerk is locking out, getting underneath the dumbbells, and then standing. The press, if you notice, Tina's going to bend her knees. As she bend her knees in an athletic position, as she lock her knees out, arms lock out at the same time. Boom. That's 1. Going back down, and 2. No, do one more. Let me see it. And boom. Good. 3. So good. Perfect, Tina. So the thing that I really concentrate on doing my push press, whenever I'm going to that lock out position, I squeeze my quads and my glutes, because I can't use those if they're locked out. So anywho, you would do a total of 5 reps. That's it. All right. Second movement is the chin up. I get it. Majority of us are gonna say, Chris, I can't even. I ain't at the chin. Look, don't trip. I got you. Okay. So I recommend that you have something that you can walk on. So small plyo box, stack of bumper plates, whatever you may be using. But the chin up, the stimulus of this, obviously you're gonna hit your lats a little bit, but it's gonna be a lot of biceps. So on this one, can you actually do one? Okay. So Tina says she can't do one. So all I'm going to do is get a resistance band, and I want to be able to put my knee in here, okay? So she steps on what she steps on. She's going to put her knee inside this. I'm going to baby her a little bit. So hands are going to be underneath Tina, and then you're going to lift your body weight up to 5 reps. Go for it. Go. Oh, that's a tough one. Good. Do another one. And 2. And do another one. And 3. Okay, step on that little peg thing. So with this one, I went with like a heavy, medium to heavy band, but we could have went a lot heavier probably with this green band. Let's go ahead and show them, Tina. We can go with a green band to assist her to make it a little bit more helpful. But at the end of the day, guys, I want you guys to try this one out with a heavy band or any type of band if you need a band at all. But Tina will go underhand and knock these out. There you go. See, notice she's hitting that bicep, and then go ahead and step on your pec. I'm just spending more time than usual. If she really wanted to help herself, no, keep that one on. Do it again. If she really wants to help herself even more, she can put 2 bands and do the same exact thing. Now, you don't want to get to a point where the band is doing all the work for you. You do want to make sure it's nice and challenging. Go ahead and relax, and you can step off. So, a couple of things that your coaches may do. Maybe you're not comfortable with the band. They may actually get a plyo box, and you can do the same thing with a plyo box under you. Add a little jump, and as you're jumping, you kind of do the same contraction with your bicep. So there are several ways that your coach may do it, but those are the 2 options that I probably would use on your curls. But Tina, in the first round, you have a total of 5. The next thing you're going to do is your farmer carry. Your farmer carry, it never, ever, ever changes, okay? The distance, shoulders pinch back, tight stomach. You're going to do a 50-meter farmer carry towards me, making sure the shoulders are pinched back, walking towards me. When she gets 50 meters there, she goes to the direction she came from, all right? Once she finishes those 3 movements, there's time probably left on the clock. Now you increase everything by 5. So now it will be a total of 10 dumbbell push press, 10 chin-ups, farmer carry, 100 meters. If it's time left on the clock, 15, 100 meters, 20, 100 meters. On your farmer carry, have it at 70 and 53. I want you to try to get as close as you can to those numbers. Make sure you challenge yourself. Take breaks when need. Just please, guys, when you're doing heavy farmer carries, don't just drop those kettlebells on concrete floors. Make sure you deadlift it down and deadlift it back up. Guys, girls, that's going to be your Flex Friday. Let's get after it. Let's get better. Let's get stronger. Tomorrow's going to be amazing. That's all I'm going to say. I'll see you there.